All right, everybody. I'm just checking in on with everybody. Hope you're all having a great Christmas holiday coming up here. I hope you got your plans set. You know what I mean? I hope you're all set wherever you at, whether you're going to see family, you know, friends, or just staying home. But if y'all traveling, plan ahead of time, take a safe trip. You know what I mean? Pray before you leave your house. Give God the glory for getting you there and back, wherever your destination is. I was sitting back here thinking I'm watching a basketball game, and it just a thought popped in, and I said, maybe I need to put this on somebody else's mind, because somebody might be going through the same thing, Sometimes, during the holiday season, some people fall into a slump mentally. They get sluggish, little things bother them and big things bother them, So, you, you gotta, if you say, if you don't know God, spend a little time with God. I ain't ask you to pick up your Bible, this, that, and the other. I'm just saying, spend a little time with God. Meditate, clear your mind a little bit. When you think about it, you got a lot to be thankful for. You got a lot to look forward to, and whatever is, coming your way, just brush it off and leave it to God. Leave it to God. See, if you're the believer out there, just for the believers out there, if you know you believe in God, whatever is going on in your life, you got to brush it off and give it to God. I'm not telling y'all nothing that I ain't doing myself. You got to brush it off and leave it to God. You can't, you just got to leave it alone. You got to let it go. You got to do what you can. When it pop up to you, you just got to slam dunk it. You got to get rid of it. When a thought come in your mind, no, that's not happening. I'll give that to God. Leave that to God. Whatever it is, I'm telling you what I'm doing myself personally. So I'm not going to tell you nothing that I'm not going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas holidays and things, but I had to shake myself up. Sometimes you got to shake yourself up, y'all, and get your mind back on track. Because no matter what's going on, it ain't bigger than God. So you got to stay strong. You got to keep moving and don't give up. Don't give up on God. Keep pushing yourself. Even if you feel like just giving up, don't do it. Keep pushing, keep moving forward. Let God do what he do. Let God do what he do. And 99% of you, God already doing what you need done. You just so caught up in the misery that you're not recognizing it. If you just clear the smoke away, fan the smoke away, clear the aisles, clear the way, you'll see God is doing good work on your behalf. And when you see that, then you can start getting a little more peace. But the only way you go get that is you got to clear that smoke in your head. You got to clear that stinking thinking. You got to clear, all systems clear, and give it to God. It ain't no more. And in 2026, we ain't going through that mental strategy stuff no more. We giving it to God. We gonna keep it moving. Whatever happens, God go do what he go let do, and he go do what he go do. He go let happen what he go let happen. You just gotta keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. I bet you can find a blessing outside of you being alive today, which is a huge blessing. But I bet you can find one more blessing that God done put on you that you can recognize that can help you move forward. Clear the smoke, y'all. In 2026, we clearing the smoke, y'all. We ain't listening to the devil no more. We ain't listening to the ignorant one no more. We ain't listening to none of that feedback that come from negativity. We moving forward. We turn a blind eye to people who serve the ignorant one. We moving forward, y'all. 2026, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this mental strategy with them no more. You know what I mean? Family, friends, associates, whoever. We not doing this mental strategy no more, y'all. We moving forward. We letting everything go. I'm telling you, I'm going to let everything go in my life that's not up to standards of what I'm doing. I'm going to leave it to God. And I'm asking you to do the same thing. You will feel a whole lot better. Because the other day, I was feeling sluggish. Then God, sometimes God is sending a word. It could be a word through the TV, through your TV, through your phone, you never know when when God gonna send you a nugget. And you gonna say, hold on, I was just thinking about that. And it's gonna have the answer to your nugget. See, what's the use of having a nugget if you ain't got the answer for the nugget? Man, I just got a nugget. Well, what's the answer to that nugget? The answer is, in 2026, we gonna let God handle everything. From this day on, from the day you hear this taping, you go let God do what he do. You go let it go. Whatever's going on in your life, let it go and let God do what God do. You focus on bettering your health, bettering your walk, bettering your business, bettering yourself on your job, becoming a better employee, becoming a better self-employee. Whatever you're doing, becoming a better babysitter. I don't care what it is. Whatever you're doing, become better at it. The positive things. And the negative stuff, open up the kitchen garbage can and throw it in there on a spiritual level. It's time to take out the trash, y'all, in 2026. And that's that mental strategy stuff. No more mental strategy in 2026. From the time you hear this tape, believe me, I want you to get in your mind that mental strategy is out the door. We giving it to God and we moving forward, y'all. Y'all hear me? If you hear me, put in the comment section you hear me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that in 2026. Put it in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and 2026 gonna be a whole lot better, y'all. Peace.